Hi, hello everyone. Welcome back for the next session. So in the last session, we seen introduction for number system, right? So continuing of that one, we seen up to rational numbers, right? And we have to discuss about irrational numbers. In between that, we have some problems which are related to the introduction part. So what are that means? In the first one, finding rational numbers between two numbers. Finding rational numbers, finding q is nothing but rational number, right? So finding rational numbers in between two numbers. Yes. So actually, how many rational numbers are there in between any two numbers? So that means this so many times we ask you what is that? Infinity. What is that? Infinity. In between any two numbers, in between any two rational numbers, especially in between any two rational numbers, there are infinity of numbers are there. Is this statement will considered for each and every type? No. Only for the rational numbers, irrational numbers, then we will come to the real numbers. Why? Because if you take natural numbers, natural numbers are nothing but counting numbers. So from 1, 2, 3, right? So for suppose if you are counting our class friends, we will count 1, 2. In between 1 and 2, any number is there? No, nothing is there. Only 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that we will count. So in between no any number. That means in between any two natural numbers. In between any two natural numbers, there is no any number. Same like that whole numbers. Whole numbers are nothing but from 0 it will start. 0, 1, 2, 3. That means in between any two whole numbers, there is no any numbers. Right? And same like that if you take the integer numbers. Integer numbers means negative numbers, 0 and positive numbers. So in between that also, there is no any numbers. But if you take rational numbers, for suppose if you take 1 and 2, right? So 1 and 2 are rational numbers, and 1 by 5, 2 by 5. In between these two, any numbers are there? Yes. In between these two, there are infinity of numbers are there. That means decimal points. What are that? Decimal points. These decimal points, how can we write down? 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, 0.1, 0.2. Like that, infinity of numbers we can write down. While we are doing division, it will come. While we are doing divisions, it will come. So many numbers it will come. Right? But if you see here, how to find out the rational numbers in between these two? So that is, if you want to find out a single number in between these two, find if sometimes we will ask you or if any question will come, which is the exact middle number between these two. Means at the time we will use simply one formula, addition of given two rational numbers, and divide by 2. Divide by 2. That formula only we will call it as a plus b by 2. Here a and b are rational numbers. What we call a plus b by 2. Here a and b are nothing but two rational numbers or two numbers. Okay, especially we will take root two rational numbers only. Okay, so now how can we do this one? First of all, adding of this fraction 1 by 5 plus 2 by 5. Denominators are equal, so numerators will be added. So 2 plus 1, 3 by 5. Right? And see here, numerator and denominator. That means whole fraction divided by whole number, right? So what will become this one? This will become as a reciprocal into. What is the reciprocal of 2 by 1? That means here nothing is there, means we have to assume that there is a 1. So reciprocal of 2 by 1 is 1 by 2. So that means 3 ones are 3 and 5 twos are 10. It means in between these two numbers there is a 3 by 10. There is a 3 by 10. Okay, that means to find out exact middle number we will use this now. But sometimes we will get the question like find find 5 rational numbers between 1 and 2. What is that? Find 5 rational numbers between 1 and 2. How to find out? Right? So first of all we have to write down this 1 and 2 as the rational numbers. How we can write down? We can multiply and divide with the same numbers. For suppose if you want to take like 1 into 5 by 5. 1 into 5 by 5. Next, the 2 also 5 by 5. What will get it? 5 ones are 5 by and 5. And here 2 5s are 10 by, and here it is 5. Right? 5 by 5 and 10 by 5 we got it here. Right? So now see, this is the rational numbers. Now how can we write down in between these two? In between these two numbers now. How we will write down? See, denominators are same. Right? In between these two means what we will write down now? 6 by 5, comma 7 by 5, comma 8 by 5, comma 9 by 5, comma 10 by 5. These all are in between, these are not. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you can write down 5 by 5 also. Right? What they ask? We have to find out 5 rational numbers between 1 and 2. So now in between 1 and 2, these all are there. You can write down right? So how can we find out these all are in between these two means? See here, by seeing these two, we are writing the numerator and denominator is same everywhere. See, 5 ones are 5 ones are 5 ones are 5 twos are. So what is the result of this one? 1, 5, and in between these all are numbers. Right? So like this we can write down. Right? So now in the same way, from exercise in our textbook, from exercise 1.1, they asked few questions to us. Okay? So first question, exercise 1.1, first question, what they are asking? Is 0 a rational number? Can you write it in the form of P by Q, where P and Q are integers and Q not equals to 0? That means we have to write down 0 as the form of rational number, but the Q, that means rational number is in the form of P by Q form, right? But they are asking this Q will not be 0. The Q will not be 0. How we can write down? See, simply solution. Yes. Okay. The answer is yes, we can write down. How we can write down means, example, 0 by 1, 0 by 2, 0 by 3, 0 by 4. Right? We can write down so many like this, 0 by 5, 0 by 6, and so on. Right? They ask that Q is not equals to 0, but numerator we can write down. This all solution what? 0 only. That means 0 by anything is 0. Anything by 0 is infinity. That we know. Right? Anything by 0 is infinity. Okay, so this is the first in exercise 1.1 first question answer. Okay, next we will look at the second solution. So second problem, what they given second problem? Find six rational numbers. Find six rational numbers between 3 and 4. Between 3 and 4. Okay, so solution. First of all, what we told, when they will give you the integers like this, first of all we have to write down these as the rational numbers. That means by which any number we can multiply. With 6 we can multiply, and 4 also with 6 by 6. But you can't multiply like with another numerator with another numerator. Only with same digits we have to multiply. With same numbers we have to multiply and divide. Okay. So 3 6 are 18 by 6, right? And here 4 6 are 24 by 6. Okay. Now what we can write down here? 18 by 6, comma 19 by 6, comma next 20 by 6, comma 21 by 6, comma 22 by 6, comma 23 by 6, comma 24 by 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. We got it, right? In between this there are 6 rational numbers, right? So this is the solution for second problem. Next, find 5 rational numbers between. Next, third question. So while you are copying these solutions, you have to pause the video and you have to write down. So next, third question, what they given? Read here downside. I am writing here. Find 5 rational numbers between 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. Solution. Third question. Solution. Observe here. This is already in rational number. This is already in the form of rational number. How we can write? So write down first 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. See, in between 3 and 4 to find out, it is very difficult to us. But to write down the decimal numbers, okay, we can write down. But they are asking that rational numbers P by Q form. So now what we will do? The same method, the denominators are same. So we will multiply and divide. We will multiply and divide with same number. That means 3 by 5. Any number you can take. Any number. So first of all I will take 8. 8 by 8. Next 4 by 5 into 8 by 8. So what will get the result? 3 8s are 24 by 40. And here 4 8s are 32 by 5 8s are 40. Right? Now see what we got in here. 24 by 40. And next 25 by 40. 26 by 40. 27 by 40. 28 by 40. Right? So 29 by 40. 30 by 40. 31 by 40. 32 by 40. Right? See, they ask only 5, but how many we written here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? If we take here in the bigger numbers, we will take the bigger, more rational numbers between these two. Okay? So this is the third answer. Third one, solution. Okay? So next, fourth question. So in the first class only I told you that we have some statements we have to write down. We have some statements and we have to write down. We have to say true or false. So what they given first one? What they given the first one here? every natural number, see read here, every natural number is a whole number. Every natural number is a whole number. Yes, true, right? That means all natural numbers are present in whole numbers, right? See here, this is natural number, and bigger than this is the whole numbers. See, these all natural numbers are in whole numbers or not? Yes, right? So we can write on that as a true statement. So the first one is true statement. Okay. So if you remember the circle, we can write down natural numbers, next whole numbers, next after whole numbers what are there? Integer numbers, after integer numbers, rational numbers. Next, in these rational numbers only we have irrational numbers, and bigger collection is bigger than this one is real numbers, right? So now what they are asking, second statement. Read the second statement. Every integer is a whole number. Every integer is a whole number. What is that? That means in integers these whole numbers are present or not present. That we have to say, right? Every integer is a whole number they are asking. That means in these whole numbers, these integers are present? No. In integers only, whole numbers are present. So, the statement is false. Next one. Every rational number is a whole number. Every rational number is a whole number. Right? If they ask reverse way, every whole number is a rational number means okay. But they are asking every rational number is a whole number. This statement also false. Okay, these are the three statements. Okay, fine. So this is all about the exercise 1.1 solutions. In the next class, in the next part, we are going to discuss about irrational numbers. Very, very interesting topic and very, very important topic. Okay, we'll meet in the next class.